Okay, let's learn the C scale. Now, what does it mean to play in the key of C or a C scale? What it means when you play in a certain key, and there are lots of different keys you can play in, it's like all of the different keys are different languages. It's a different system of notes that you'll be using to play a song or whatever, to improvise. But when we play in the key of C, we're going to exclude some keys and include others. And that will give us our language to play in the key of C. And I like to start with the key of C because you exclude all the black keys and you include all the white ones. And that's what makes it so easy to play in the key of C, and why most people will start to learn to play the piano in that key. So what we'll do is exclude all the black ones, all the flats and sharps, and we're just going to use the white keys for the scale. And you have, if you haven't noticed, 7 letters. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the first 7 letters of the alphabet, and then they repeat over and over up the piano. So if we start, what I did here is I wrote some numbers for the different scale degrees. C is number 1. C is the home key. It's the base for everything else. So 1, the first scale degree is C, and then of course D is 2, E is the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. And then when we get to 8, it's not really 8, it's 1 again. Right? Because the C, those C's are the same. I mean, they're different C's, but they're still C's. So we really just have 7 scale degrees. And what we want to do is learn to play the scale, because if you play in the key of C, I'm just playing a C scale there, and it really helps you to function in the key of C if you're used to playing the C scale. And that's how it helps. It's not just some boring exercise. It really will help you if you'll do it. You can still play the piano if you don't play scales, but I recommend trying them a little bit just to get the feel of that key. So let's start with the right hand. And I've written a formula here for the right hand scale. You see the R there with a circle. I'm just telling you that it's going to be a right hand scale. And here's the formula for it. We can memorize a long string of finger numbers, but I think this is easier. What we're going to do is play 3 fingers plus 4 fingers, going this way to the right to start the scale. And when we get to the C that we want to stop on, you can either go, I'm going to go 2 octaves. I'm going to go from this C to this one, and that's 2 octaves. 1 octave and the 2nd octave. But you could go 3 if you wanted, or even 4. But we're going to use our pinky on the top C, whatever C you choose to stop on. And I'm going to choose this one. So that's the pinky at the top, and then I'm going to do 4 plus 3 on the way down. So 4 fingers plus 3 over and over till I finish. Let me show you what all that means. Alright, here's 3 fingers. I'm going to start on not middle C, but this C right here below it with a thumb. And I'm going to use my thumb and then my pointer finger and then my middle finger to play C, D, E, to play the first 3 notes of the scale degree there. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to pass my thumb under my middle finger, and I'm going to do 4 more fingers, starting with my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I started with F, and I used my thumb, and then pointer on G, and then middle on A, and then ring finger on B. But essentially I went 3 plus 4. And then I'm not done yet. I want to keep going, so I'm not going to use my pinky yet. I'm going to repeat this 3 plus 4 pattern. So 3, pass the thumb under, 4, pass the thumb under, 3, pass the thumb under, 4, and then I'm going to use this C as my top C, so I will use my pinky at the top. Now as I come back down, I want to do 4 plus 3, the reverse. So I just use my pinky, so I'm going to go ahead and use this ring finger next on the B, come down for 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now instead of what I do now is I'm on my thumb and I've run out of fingers. I'm going to cross over to do 3 more fingers. So I cross my middle finger over so that I can go middle, pointer, thumb. That's the 3. Then I'm going to repeat the 4 plus 3 pattern again. 4 fingers, crossing over with the ring finger so I can have 4 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally 3 to end it. So the whole thing looks like this. 3, thumb under, plus 4, back to 3, plus 4, then the pinky because that's the highest note I want to do, then I come back down, 4, plus 3, plus 4, plus 3. And that's the right hand C scale. You want to get that sounding as smooth as you can. Getting that thumb to pass under on the way up, and then getting the middle finger and the ring finger to cross over smoothly on the way down. Now the left hand is very similar, it's just the mirror image. We're actually going to start with the pinky, and I'm gonna do the same octave here. I'm going to do this C to this one to this one. So 2 octaves again. So pinky starts with this C right here below middle C. And then I'm going to do the pattern 4 plus 3. So there's my pinky. Now 4 plus 3. 4, 2, 3, 4. Now what do? I need 3 next. So I cross over with my middle finger so I can have 3 more fingers. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to repeat this pattern again until I reach the top of my scale. So 4 plus 3 again. Cross over with the ring finger. 4 fingers. We just did the 4, now cross over, so we have 3 more. 3. Now I'm at the top, and my thumb will naturally end on the top note here for left hand. Now to come down, I'm going to do the opposite. It's going to be 3 plus 4. So 3. Now what I come under with my thumb. I just did 3. Now I need the 4, so I come under with my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need 3 plus 4 again, that pattern again. So come under with the thumb. 1, 2, 3. Now plus 4, under with the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should have put pinky there at the end, so it's pinky to end it. So the left hand scale will look like this. Cross over. Okay, so that's the C scale for right and left hand. If you're really adventurous, you can try them together. And my advice is not to beat it to death. Just understand the scale, be able to go through it, hands separately, one hand at a time, and then come back to it from time to time. So you need to repeat these lessons if you need to go back over them again, so that everything is cumulative, and you want to build on the preceding lesson. So make sure you go back and review and go over what we've already discussed. Okay.